Marlon Gillet, fighting out of Double K and Punch Out Academy. From Hastings, yeah, 5-0, 2 knockouts, ready to make it a third. Doing what I do, man.
What's your weight class then?
Light heavyweight. Right now, 83, 84, so I never do a bit too big of a cut. I don't want to fight the scales for a fight someone in the ring. You know, I want to make that fight as easy as possible. So I have good nutritionists on board. I have Will Nutrition on board. He's an amazing guy. Makes it easy, makes it simple. Yeah, man. So I try to make the only focus I have in camp is my training. I don't want to focus on anything else. I don't want to be cutting 10 kilos and that before. I don't like that stuff. It's bad for you, man. I'm a current BSGP champion. Amazing promotion. Yeah, I've had 2 fights in there so far, both won by knockout. So yes, it's going well over there, man. I'm excited to fight on DFC as well for the opportunity. So title eliminator. So just want to try and get myself another title, man. That's what I want to do.
I've got it here, coming off a 34-second KO.
36.
36.
36. Yeah, like we had a bit of trouble with the last fight. It was I had about 6 pull-outs. I had 2 pull-outs the night before. Don't know if I was so shook. But so yeah, I got in there. Realised that it weren't going to be the sort of fight I wanted, so my coach just said to me, if it's there, finish it. So I just ended it quickly. Got it done quickly because I wasn't going to gain nothing otherwise.
How's camp going so far?
Brilliant. Camp's always brilliant. Like it's not really a camp. Like it's that cliche, cringy word, but it is a lifestyle, man. That's all I do. My last camp was like, I'm going to have a week off. Within 2 days I was back in the gym. I'm going to eat shit for a week. Within 2 days I was dieting again. Like, it becomes that way of life, and I think that if you want to stay consistent and stay progressing and stay succeeding, you can't slack off for 2-3 weeks at a time, and you need to stay on the ball, because there's always someone chasing you, and they can chase me all they want, but they're not going to catch me. Aaron Sinclair, yeah, so he's a quiet game, bare knuckle bod, a few boxing fights. He just comes forward, which, okay, if you want to do that, you can do that against me. If you want to come forward, come forward. Like I said, I've said it time and time again, if you want to come forward, I've got an answer for it. If you want to go on the back foot, I've got an answer for it. One attribute I say I've had is I adapt very well when I'm in the ring. So whatever fight I've got, yeah, I might take a little bit of time figuring out, but I'll adapt to what's in front of me. If I have to overcome it, I'll find a way to overcome it. So, and touch wood, I haven't found an obstacle I can't overcome yet. I'm not getting too big for my boots, but nothing's really troubled me in that department yet. So I'm confident that whoever's in front of me, no matter whatever style they have, that I can overcome it and find a way around it.
Describe your fight style in 3 words.
Smart, explosive, powerful.
Why should the DFC audience be excited to watch you fight?
Look at my last 2 fights. That's all I've got to say.
You said you've had a K1 career before crossing over to boxing. What traits have you developed in K1 that has translated well to boxing? Yeah,
so at 21 K1 fights, I fought to a professional level in K1. K1's sort of a sport where it takes a lot of skill, but it's about being tough. So I said from K1, I certainly tested and got to believe in my chin and volume. Like you watch all my fights, I throw a lot of volume. That's all from my K1 career. Now it's just transitioning that after boxing, a few little adjustments, but I carry some good traits from my K1 career over, and it seems like it's traits that not a lot of the boxers feel comfortable with and can deal with.
You're already the light heavyweight champion on BXGP, and you're fighting on the title eliminator on DFC6. How excited are you to be fighting for the title in the future of DFC?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to fighting for the title, man. I'm not said this is just an obstacle in the way. I'm going to be fighting for the title. I think you got K Dan and Beast, I think his name is there, fighting for the title. I personally think that I would like K Dan to win because he's got a lot of hype at the moment. So I'd like that fight, but equally they're both game opponents, so I look forward to fighting either of them. So I get to watch them, so I hope they perform because they're going to be warming up when I'm fighting, but I get to watch them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
Who do you think wins that fight? And do you have a preference for who you think wins?
It's a bit tough, obviously. I've watched a lot of K-Dan. Again, no disrespect, but I don't really know the other guy, don't really know his name. I've watched a little bit of him. He seems quite game, he seems slick, sort of good amateur career. I think it'll be K-Dan's biggest test, but I think K-Dan come out on top, respectfully, only because I don't know a lot about the other guy. But again, I look forward to it. It'll be a good fight, no doubt. Like I said, DFC, when it comes to the title fights, they put very, very good fights on. So both worthy contenders, and I look forward to fighting either one of them.
You recently had your first child last year, so congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Talk to me how's life and your perspective on life has changed since then.
Changed completely now, man. It's changed completely. It gave me purpose. It gave me a purpose in life to go forward and be successful. I don't just want to be some ordinary guy that goes to work, provides family. No, I need something else. And this is my little something else. I've got to a stage where it adds financial benefit to my family as well. So I'm loving life right now, man. Like I said, there's nothing better than coming home from a hard day training, bad day training, good day training, and seeing my daughter, man. That makes it worthwhile, man. But again, it's nothing that keeps me, because I will never let that girl see. She seen me with a black eye after one sparring session, and she looked at me differently. So that's like, okay, well, I can't get hurt now. So now I've got to make sure, that's another thing in the back of my head. I can't get hurt, because my daughter acts funny around me when I've got black eyes and I've got a busted face. So no one's busting my face up, take it that way. It's not happening.
Tell me about your coaching. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I like coaching, bro. I like coaching. I give back to the kids around here, give back to adults around here. Especially where I'm still active, I expect a certain level of commitment from my fighters. So where they see that I'm still current and still training, it's sort of like I lead from the front. Like I tell them to go running. It's not because I don't run. Like, so it always reflects. If I get a new idea, if I learn something new in my training, I can transfer it over to them. I can teach them. So also this keeps me, got that sixth sense. I've got that third eye. I see little things. So since I started coaching, my IQ has gone through the roof. Yeah, I've been coaching for a few years now. So yeah, I enjoy my coaching. I enjoy giving back. That's the main thing.
You know, I like as well, like boxing teaches respect as well.
It's all respect, bro. It's all respect, man. It's all respect. Again, like, I don't really like, you get people that talk shit. It's the worst thing to do against someone. If you talk shit against me, I'm not gonna box you. I'm gonna beat you up. That's it. Like, if you give me the bee in my bonnet, you'll regret it. You might think it's smart at the time, but it's not good enough to do. Respect me and I respect you. Win, lose, draw, I respect you. If you disrespect me, I will not respect you, but I will beat you up. And I will hurt you in the ring. And I say, I'll make a point of it. I still might shake your hand afterwards, but it's when you've got two busted eyes and a busted nose. Like, but I just don't think disrespect has any room in martial arts at all, because it's about respect. It's about, you're both getting in the ring, you both trained for 8 to 12 weeks for the camp, so you've got to respect your opponent, man. Like, they both get in the ring. A lot of people say they do it, but they don't do it. So yeah, it's all about respect. That's what you got to get from it, man. It's a sport at the end of the day. It is a sport. It's a sport where we just get punched in the face a lot, or not a lot. It depends how you look at it. Yeah. What's not love? What's love? Like, it's our male instinct to fight. So I like fighting. That's the main thing.
All right, last question. Tell me, can we get a prediction from you of how you get the job done on December the 15th at DFC6?
I never predict my fight wins. I'm gonna win, but I never predict it, because I just let it play out. Will I want a KO? Yeah. Will I look for it? No. Will it happen? There's a high possibility. But I won't look for it. I'll just box to the best of my ability. If the carry's there, sweet. If it's not, calm. But I just want to box correctly. I want to do myself proud, make sure everything I'm learning in training comes out, and that's it. But KO win.
To be fair, I feel basically your last couple of fights, I'm thinking under a minute. KO.
I would like it to. I like a fight this time. And again, he's a correct opponent because he's game and he's going to want to come and bring it to me. So I hope he stands there and trades with me, man, because he might not trade for long, but he can trade with me if he wants. That's it. Yeah.
So like, this is just like another one off the thing. So all your fights have been like relatively quick for you. Would you like want to be tested or want to see?
I would like. To be fair, my first fight was 3 rounds. I knocked him out in the last 10 seconds of the third round. That was a good fight, but that was my first fight back, and I had a lot of ring rust, so I was very slow getting in. Off the last fight, what was just so annoying is I was ready to go. I got in there. I didn't matter who I was with. I was ready to go. I was ready to rock and roll. And it ended so quickly, but I felt like whoever was in front of me would have got the exact same treatment that person got. It's a shame it happened so quickly. That's it.
What got you into boxing? And what age you started?
Fat.
Really?
I was about 10 years ago. I was about 107 kilos. I was big. Just dropped out of uni. Hated uni. I was in a bad place in my life. I was in Colchester. I was traveling there 2 days a week. I was working 6 days a week to finance my uni. Hated it. I was stopping my class. I was smashing it, but it just weren't for me. Uni wasn't for me. So I dropped out of uni, started kickboxing purely for weight loss, realised I was good, started winning a lot, and yeah, it just took off from there. And obviously then I come away from K1 a little bit, had a bit of a break, fell in love with boxing, and then since that, I ain't stopped. I've got the real buzz back now. So yeah, nothing stopped, man.
And you would recommend it to people, boxing?
Everyone. I think boxing should be national curriculum in schools. That's what I think. Everyone needs to get punched in the face at least once to realise.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got. Anything you want to say to people?
Tune in December 15th. That's it. Come watch me.
Some of DFC's greatest ever fighters have come from Kent. Affectionately dubbed as the Garden of England, it just serves to prove the old adage true, that it is better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Join us this December as the Warriors of DFC make a valiant return to England's very own garden. Ladies and gents, we're coming back to Kent.